Degrees of comparison. We have 3 degrees of comparison: positive, comparative and superlative. We use different form of adjectives and degrees of comparison. In positive degree, adjective is used to describe the noun, whereas in comparative, adjective is used to compare two nouns. In superlative, adjective is used to compare two or more nouns. Let us see different form of adjectives. In positive degree, there is no change in the adjective, whereas in comparative degree, we need to add er at the end of adjective. In superlative degree, we need to add est at the end of adjective. Examples: soft, softer, softest; small, smaller, smallest; short, shorter, shortest; strong, stronger, strongest; fast, faster, fastest; clever, cleverer, cleverest. Adjectives which ends with y, so there we need to replace y by ier in comparative and iest in superlative. Pretty, prettier, prettiest; lazy, lazier, laziest; heavy, heavier, heaviest; costly, costlier, costliest. Doubling the end letter and adding er in the comparative degree, est in the superlative degree. Fat, fatter, fattest; big, bigger, biggest; hot, hotter, hottest; thin, thinner, thinnest. So far we saw single syllable words. There we need to add er or ier in the comparative, est or iest in the superlative degree. In case if we have 2 or more syllables in the adjective, in that situation we need to append more in the comparative, most in the superlative. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful; popular, more popular, most popular; brilliant, more brilliant, most brilliant; useful, more useful, most useful, and so on. We have certain irregular adjectives like good, better, best, bad, worse, worst; little, less, least; likewise, less, lesser, least; many, more, most; much, more, most; far, farther, farthest. Clue words used in transforming degrees of comparison. In positive degree, as plus adjective plus as; otherwise, not, so plus adjective plus as. In comparative, we need to use than. There is no superlative degree in type 1. Type 2, here the clue word is no other, than any other in comparative, the in superlative. Type 3, very few in positive degree, than many other or than most other in comparative, one of the in superlative. Let us recall once again. Type 1, as, not so as, than. Type 2, no other, than any other, the. Type 3, very few, than many other or than most other, one of the. Let us see example for type 1. Roja is not so pretty as Rani. Here adjective is pretty. There is no changes in adjective. So it represents the sentence is in positive degree. Here clue word is so as. It is in type 1. When we transform positive degree to any other degree to positive degree, firstly we need to interchange the nouns. First noun to last noun to first. Secondly, if the positive degree consists the word not, then we need to remove the word not in comparative degree. Thirdly, if we don't have the word not in positive degree, then we need to add not in comparative degree. If we have the word not and positive degree, then we need to use so as clue word. If we don't have not, then we need to use as clue word. Now let us apply the rules and transform the sentence from positive degree to comparative degree. So firstly we need to interchange the nouns. What is the last noun here? Rani. So first we need to write Rani and helping verb. Here we have singular noun. So we need to use is. Next we have not. So we need to remove that not. So as is the clue word of positive degree. So we should not write that. So what is the adjective here? Pretty. Comparative form of pretty is prettier. Next we need to write clue word. Comparative type 2 clue word is than. First noun is Roja. So Rani is prettier than Roja. Type 2. Here adjective is precious. We don't have any changes in the adjective. So it represents given sentences positive degree. Clue word is no other. Type 2. No other and positive than any other, comparative the. Superlative. No other metal is as precious as gold. So firstly we'll transform this positive degree into comparative degree. Okay, first we have to interchange the given nouns. Last noun is gold. So first we need to write gold. Helping verb is. After is we have as precious as and positive degree. So we need to omit that as. Comparative form of precious is more precious. So we need to write gold is more precious. Next we have to write clue word. Type 2 comparative clue word than any other. Then we need to write first noun metal. Gold is more precious than any other metal. And now superlative degree. We are going to transform comparative to superlative. So first write gold is. So no changes in that. What we have next? More precious. Superlative form of more precious is most precious. So before writing most precious, we need to add the clue word. Here superlative type 2 clue word the. Gold is the most precious and last noun is metal. So gold is the most precious metal. Next, type 3. So coming to positive degree, type 2 and type 3 clue words we have to write at the beginning itself. Very few singers are as great as Sujata. Here great is adjective, no changes in adjective. It represents given sentences positive degree. Very few is the clue word. So it represents type 3 positive degree. Let us transform the positive degree to comparative degree. First we need to swap the nouns. Sujata at first, singers at last. Next we have helping verb are. So here Sujata is singular, so we need to write is. Next what we have? As great as. We need to omit as. Comparative form of great is greater. So always in comparative, adjective is always followed by clue word. Comparative type 2 clue word is than many other. First noun singers. Sujata is greater than many other singers. Now we'll transform from comparative degree to superlative degree. So first we have to write as it is. Sujata is. Next we have greater. So in superlative we have to write clue word before writing adjective itself. Superlative type 3 keyword is one of the. Superlative form of greater is greatest. Next we have to write singers. Sujata is one of the greatest singers. One of the is always followed by the plural nouns like singers, girls, boys, students, metals, animals. Let us see few examples. Here first one is Ramya is taller than Riya. By the word taller, we can identify the given sentence's comparative degree. Than represents it is first type. Now we will transform the given comparative degree to positive degree, and we don't have superlative degree in type 1. Positive degree to any other degree to positive degree. First we need to swap the nouns. First write Riya, then helping verb is. So we don't have not in comparative degree. So we need to write not. Ria is not. Next we have taller. Positive form of taller is tall. Positive degree type 1 clue word as adjective as, not so adjective as. Here we have not, so we need to write so tall as Ramya. Ria is not so tall as Ramya. Next, Ramya is not taller than Ria. Taller, comparative, than. Clue word is type 1. Now we will transform it into positive degree. So for swapping names, Ria. Helping verb is, we have not, remove not. Next word, taller. Positive form is tall. As tall as Ramya. Ria is as tall as Ramya. Cheetah is the fastest animal. Fastest, superlative degree, the superlative type 2. Okay, let us transform it into positive degree. So clue word, no other, right in the beginning itself. Then swapping the nouns, animal. Next helping verb is. The is clue word of superlative degree, omitted. Next we have fastest. Positive form is fast. As fast as cheetah. Next, we will transform the given superlative degree to comparative degree. First write cheetah. Next helping verb is. Omit the clue word the. Next we have fastest. Comparative form faster. Clue word than any other animal. Cheetah is faster than any other animal. One more example. Kavan is more brilliant than many other students in the class. More brilliant, comparative, than many other, type 3. Okay, we'll transform the given comparative to positive degree. Type 3 clue word, very few, right at the beginning, very few, then swapping the nouns. Students in the class at first, Kavin at last. Very few students in the class. Next helping verb, here we have plural subject, so we need to write are. Next we have more brilliant, positive form is brilliant. As brilliant as, first noun Kavin. Very few students in the class are as brilliant as Kavin. And now comparative to superlative. Write Kavin as it is. Next helping verb is. Next we have more brilliant. Superlative form of more brilliant is most brilliant. Before writing the adjective, we need to write the clue word. So one of the most brilliant. Omit than many other. Write students in the class. Kavan is one of the most brilliant students in the class. Thanks for your precious time. See you. Bye-bye.